Hey, what's going on, guys? Asian Eyes White Dragon here. So this is part 2 of the frequently asked questions from the last time you guys asked me. And I'm sorry I can't answer everyone's question, but I did try to get the majority of the ones in. So first question, that's the one I get the most often. How do you duel Asian Eyes White Dragon and Dueling Network? Well, the easiest way is just to host one in an advanced unrated title, Asian Eyes White Dragon Duel Me. Because there's just too many PMs and I can't keep up with you, and I would die of old age if I sat there responding to everyone, and I'm sorry that I can't respond to everyone, although I do try a majority of the time to answer all you guys. Next question is, how do you record Dueling Network? Well, I used a lot of things. I tried Fraps, I tried Cam Studio, and Camtasia. Those ones are pretty much the top ones. I do have a tutorial for the Cam Studio one, and if you want to check that out, you can just type in Asian Eyes White Dragon, how to record in Dueling Network, and then you can see the video. And you guys can check that out. Next question I get most often is, how do I do my hair? Basically, it's just like, I'm kind of related to Goku, so there's nothing in my hair right now. Although, this stuff works pretty good. It's called Bedhead Manipulator, and this is the one that I got. I'm not sure if the colors mean anything, but this one is like a tealish green. But yeah, next question. What's my views on the wind-up archetype? Well, I think wind-ups are good. If they go first turn and get the loop off, yeah, it's really good. But if you get Veilered or, Max C, then, the play doesn't really work. But, it's still a good first turn where your opponent only has 3 cards. Yeah, it's a good setup, but, again, it's just kind of first turn. Next question. Why do you have a Lindsay Lohan poster? Well, I like the movie Mean Girls because it's a pretty awesome movie. But, Lindsay Lohan, pretty good to look at sometimes when you're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I also got this, Lucy Lawless from Xena, also in Spartacus. Yeah, that's my new background here for a while, but I'll go back to the wall of cards. Don't worry, it's just for this video. I thought it'd be cool. Can I make a video of my entire collection is the next question. Yeah, I'll do that eventually. There's a lot of cards. I'm not sure if you guys want to see the commons though, but there's like boxes of those. But yeah, I do have a lot of cards, so yeah, I will do that in the future. Next question, Cardfight Vanguard. I really don't know about it. I've had a few people PM me about it. I have no idea. I've never seen the game. But I'm sure that it'll, eventually I'll check it out. Next question, PS3, Xbox 360 or Wii, or PC? Well, I kind of would say Halo 2, and that's on the PC, but Halo 2 servers just went away. So I'm kind of forced to play Halo 3 now, which isn't as good as Halo 2, because Halo 2 is the best. And I'm not a fan of Reach, but PC definitely is the best. Yeah, like right now I have a quad-core 2600, and I also have a GTX 590, so I'm pretty set to go to play those games. But next question, how long have I been a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! And do I think the introduction of Synchros and XYZs helped or hindered the game in recent years? Well, I didn't really start playing the game serious too long ago. I mean, my first bid was 10 months ago, and that's really when I took the game more seriously. I played the Eternal Duelist Soul on the Game Boy Advance, and that's kind of what got me into Yu-Gi-Oh! But I never really bought the cards then. I was just kind of oh, I just really think it's cool to play on the Game Boy. And then I'd beat Taya over and over and over, and I thought, oh, I'm so good. But yeah, and then right before you lose on the Game Boys, you'd always turn it off real quick. But yeah, I did that, not gonna lie. But yeah, so that way I had perfect record on the Game Boy. Next question. Oh, Elf. I forgot to answer the second part. It was, do you think the introduction of XYZ Synchros helped or hindered the game? Well, I think it's good. I mean, the game has to keep on progressing. If you just kept on having the same stuff, the game would get stale and old, and there has to be new introduction to the game to make it interesting. But yeah, I think it's good. I mean, there are cards that are really good, but then eventually once the deck is too strong, they'll hit it on the ban list, essentially. Next question. How do I do hair? Oh, we went over the hair one. Let's see. Well, I guess I'm Super Saiyan. That's kind of how my hair is always crazy. Will I marry me? Will you marry me? Yes, but we have to have a prenuptial agreement. Next question. How do you upload so many videos so quickly? I just kind of just put my time into it. I mean, obviously I don't upload all the games. And another question that kind of goes along with this is some duels aren't the greatest, I know. They're playing Burn or something that's, not the greatest. And the reason why I still upload those even though I'm playing a tier 1 deck is because they asked me to upload it and they're like, can you please upload it? And if I can just, make one person's day just by uploading it, hey, I'll do it just to make you happy. Next question, do I have any friends? Yeah, I mean, I have tons of friends. I mean, there's Dark Magician Girl, there's Injection Fairy Lily, there's Mammoth Graveyard, but my best friend is definitely the Celtic Guardian. What kind of Asian am I? Well, I'm Taiwanese and Scottish. I know the Scottish isn't really Asian, but yeah, it goes along with that. Do I watch Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, I do watch the abridged series because I find that a lot more funnier. Yeah. What's my favorite deck? Well, I think it's Breaker Agents at the moment. That deck is pretty awesome. As far as ban cards that are like going away, I think definitely BLS can be hit. I mean, it's kind of like a no-brainer. But yeah, he couldn't be on for one more format. I think it's possible that he could stay a while. If I could bring any card back, it's Tsukiyomi, as you guys like saw in that video. I really don't think she's like that broken. I mean, yeah, there's some combos with like Morphing Jar, but like realistically in the game, like it's not like that. I mean, you have Veilers, you have a lot of stuff. What's my thoughts on Insectors, and do I think they'll get like hit? Yeah, they'll eventually get hit if they're topping. Konami likes to usually wait until the deck is too strong and everyone's complaining about it, but it has to top first, and then, you know, and then they'll eventually hit it. But yeah, I think Insectors are really good. I mean, they're like Dragoonities, but they don't need the dragons are going to like necessarily make them good. Another question is, since I do play StarCraft, what race do I play? I play Protoss, because it has the word pro in it. Like, why would you choose anything else? How do I get so good? Well, I'm kind of flattered that you think I'm good at this game, but yeah, actually what's funny is a lot of people ask me that, and I don't consider myself like top tier as far as a player. I mean, I know a lot of the game mechanics, but there's still a lot of stuff that I want to learn, and I do want to improve on the game, which is kind of why I started the R&R thing, where it's just where like I play and like if anything goes wrong or you guys have better plays, you let me know, and then like I'll learn from it, and we can both learn. We can share our experiences with Yu-Gi-Oh! But you know, there's still a lot of stuff in Yu-Gi-Oh! That I want to learn to get, you know, to my maximum potential of like game and Yu-Gi-Oh! Do I like K-pop? No, I don't really like K-pop. But I'll put some like other links to other stuff that I like as far as music-wise in the description, so you guys can check out, I guess, some music that I like. Do I watch anime? If so, what's your least and favorite? Cowboy Bebop's the only one I've actually like watched all the way through and really enjoyed it. I started watching Gundam Wing and I was like, eh. It just kind of got dragged on. But definitely Spartacus, which you can see over there, like my new wallpaper. Spartacus is my favorite series of all time of like anything. It's better than any movie, and it's a TV show, and it's just amazing. But it is kind of graphic, so if you're kind of young, maybe you should wait and then check it out later. Others thing. Someone asked about Tech and Gravekeepers. Granville and Gale are really good cards. But yeah, those are some of the questions. I went through a few pages. I'm sorry that I didn't answer every single one's question, but you know, if you hit me up on the next time, maybe I'll answer it. But thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one. Asian Eyes White Dragon, signing out.